There you go. Good evening, everybody. I got to do wash my glasses or clean them off a bit. Oh, what a morning, what a day, what a day, what a day. Let me tell ya. Hey, good morning, afternoon. Hello, Daniel. How are you, brother? Hey, Christopher. How you doing, brother? Got our Mack F700 out. Jayda's gonna be joining us very, very, very shortly. William, what's up, Raj? Appreciate you sharing that file. Yeah, William, I'm sorry. I forgot. I didn't forget. I got tied up doing the Twitch affiliate stuff. And when I did the Twitch affiliate stuff, I went and I did whenever we went shop. It was a mess. So I was like, oh my god, I totally forgot to send it right after stream. And then I got the kids and everything, and I saw your message. And I'm like, once I get a chance to break away to the computer, I did, and that's what I got. So I'm glad you got it. Hopefully it's working for you and everything like that. Superhero D coming in with the like on the stream. We got Christopher coming in with the likes on the stream, and we have William coming in with the like and the share as well. We got Daniel doing the like as well. All good, man. No worries. All right, we're gonna get rolling here. We're gonna have our first job here. We got our Mack F700 out, contracted by the Krispy Kreme's donut company. So we're gonna haul for Krispy Kreme today. We'll be. It's really basically a cover. We're gonna be hiding stuff inside it. Shh! Don't tell Johnny Law. Don't tell my wife when she shows up, right? Shh. But yeah, no. Jayda's gonna be joining me very shortly. She's just finishing getting ready. So we'll grab our first job here. Let's see where we can go here. Fargo, North Dakota is a little too far for my blood right this morning. Let's go all the way down the end here. Got the more likes coming in. Give me a second. We'll get to those in a second. We go down to Durango. Nah, Durango's too short. Logan. Let's go to Logan. Let's go to Logan. Let's see. We got Daniel coming to share. We got Mr. Darren coming in with a like. We got Melissa coming back with a like. Melissa, it's been a minute. Welcome back. How are you? How's everything going with you and your lovely husband and your kiddos? And we got James R coming in with the like. Let's get rolling, guys. We got Mortals 1420 horsepower engine in here, so we got a bit of power. I didn't get a chance. I was going to throw in one of the more powerful engines. I didn't get a chance to do it. So we'll do kind of like a semi-yeet stream. I got to prove to my wife I can actually drive in this game. She knows I can, but she's going to be sitting with me very shortly. As usual, it's typical Jayda fashion. She's fashionably late. So she'll be here very shortly. I got the color wrong. I had a feeling it was darker. Well. Still looks good. How's work, Mr. Darren? I didn't even get a ticket for that. Looks like we're gonna get our first yeet right off the bat right here. Oh, I hit the tree. I got one guy rolling over. Not bad. Not bad for a good start. That's a good start. We'll be sure to hit a couple officer cars there to make the wifey mad when she comes. Let's go get this job. Oh no, I got the red light violation on that one. There we go. Oh, I missed it. So I was at work today, did 10 to 2 shift. Let me tell you how tired I was at that today. I didn't wake up till probably about 12:30. And then, I don't know, the day went pretty fast. It went pretty good. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad of a day. I can't complain. I got tomorrow off, which is beautiful. Beautiful. I got a nice, fun dinner planned for tomorrow with the kids. They're going to have some pizza. We got some chicken wings. We got some spring rolls for the wife. Miss Jayda loves her spring rolls. We're gonna do festive meatballs as well. Because why not? Because I can. Because I can. You know, all my chat messages aren't coming in. My chat died. Yeah, chat died. Okay. Is it possible that Billy can get worse? No. Oh, I've been busy trying to get my new house ready. Melissa, I can understand that. Having moved as many times as I have, I can understand that. Give me a second. We're going to have to pop up the chat window. For whatever reason, Restream died. And then I'm going to have to do this as backup. Let's see. Facebook. Facey's book. I was wondering why there was no more messages coming through. I'm like, everyone's got to be talking, right? It can't just be me right now. I'm doing pretty good, Dave. I'm doing pretty good. Welcome back on Facebook. I'm glad you got everything figured out on your end there. Kind of sucks that you had to actually deal with it through your provider there. I was ran off my feet, not to mention playing with the phone several times and apologizing for being distracted. Let's see. Okay, I think we're good. For whatever reason, right? Darren's hello, bro, dude. That's when the chat died. That is when the chat died. So we will. I think it's just messed up. You know why? It's not even connected to Facebook. All right, cool. Let's pop this out like that. Like that. Oh man, this is gonna be hard to read. Let's pop you out and make you much smaller. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. Gotta love it. If you don't have technical difficulties, you're not a streamer. Let me tell you that right now. All right, that should work. That should hopefully work for me. My backup chat over here as well. We found so many repairs that need to be done on our new place where we can actually live in it. That sucks. That sucks. One of our other members of our community, Melissa Jr., he has a couple of businesses that he's opening in Houston, Texas. And it's been causing him a nightmare. There's so much that needs to be done. He figured it would just been an easy reno on both stores, but then both stores needed so much. And then every time they do something new, there's more to get done. So he's driving him mental. He's already way over budget, but he'll deal with it. But I know that pain. It's amazing when people start renovating or fixing things up what the previous owner did, and you're like, my god, why? Oh, we missed it. Oh, thank the Lord. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the trailers. Roof leaks. Oh, we rented this one place years ago and it had a roof leak, and they came in, they fixed it, and then 3 months later the back roof started leaking. Oh, roofs are the worst. I think the worst is because a lot of times owners they'll take the some owners they'll take the cheap way out. They'll grab a roofing company, come in, and they'll just throw some tar down, and they'll just try to. Wow, you don't want to turn at all, do you? You don't want to turn at all. No, I'm on Facebook and YouTube. I can't do Twitch because I'm affiliate. So right now you own the 202 houses. Goals right there. But yeah, I guess you're stuck until you can move, right? There we go. We got her in. This is my trailer, so we gotta turn her off. Yeah, house ownership is something that has still eluded me. We're hoping to get there one day, and I'm hoping I don't have too many problems when we get ours. Let me tell you, I've dealt with the rentals I've dealt with when I rented houses. I've had enough. But we're gonna get there one day. We're pushing forward. Now we're affiliate on Twitch. We're doing both. We're doing both sites. We're going to be flopping back and forth. I haven't come up with a schedule this week as of yet. But I will by tomorrow. I'll have it posted up on the Facebook page. Which days I'll be on Twitch, which days I'll be here on Facebook. You'll see the post, obviously. Whenever I go live on the Purple Sat, I'll have a link letting you know I'm over there. Mo Hell's got you. Sorry, huh? You get your own dang chair. Get your own dang chair. Do you expect to have a piece of my table for your Coke? Oh my God. Just coming into my stream and just messing everything up. Making me hit this car here. The poor guy did nothing. And she's on her phone. Like you guys, exactly like she's on the model in the game on her phone. I got a few cars to go. Go flying over the truck. Ah, I call that a win. I call that a win. Joel coming in with the leg. We got Eddie with the leg. We got Miss JaydaLina coming in with the leg. Thank you guys so much. And Daniel with the share. I think I got Daniel's share earlier, but we'll give that one an extra shout out just in case I missed it. But Jada's back. I told you she's gonna do her makeup and everything. I told you.
But I didn't curl my hair.
Nah, she didn't curl her hair. She ran out of time.
And I only did my makeup. I did it last week.
You're gonna do it anyway.
God.
I didn't say it last week. I said it like in the stream the other day. Oh, that dude's goner. Time to take the kids to bed? Yeah, ours are already in bed, thank the Lord. We fought them though. We fought them. They got up a few times, but I think they're both finally asleep, so. Enjoy, Miss Melissa. Oh, kids getting them to bed. That is fun. Yeah, we have to use this one. Did you get my text last night? I did, Darren, and then I started streaming, and then I didn't want to respond. I didn't want to respond back because it was pretty late. I didn't want to wake you up, but I ended up seeing that you ended up figuring it out anyway. So, yeah, I got to streaming, so I couldn't respond back. Had fun last night. Missed my bro though. I missed my bro dude, Orman. He didn't. He's over at his lady's this weekend.
Why?
I don't know why either, but he's over there, so. He wasn't able to play with us last night, so we had to play with a few pickup people. And I hate doing like when I'm with her, playing with her, and we get like one extra pickup person. It's really hard to play because that person just wants to race around. Doing yeah, I saw that coming. I completely missed the Jake break. I needed the Jake to see where I was going. Let's see. We were going this way.
Oh, at least
Nah, we completely killed that dude right there.
at least they're all nice. I didn't have to stop.
Nah, they went. Yeah. Yep, glad you did. It would have kept me asleep, kept me awake. Yeah. Yeah. Once I saw that you had it, I'm like, all right, cool. I don't need to go look for it. But yeah, it's right around stream time. So we jumped on stream at 10. Did some Destiny. The guys we ran with weren't that bad, but there was a couple guys that just kind of ran a little too fast, and then it was like whatever. They just try to go through the content really quick. There's a lot of players in Destiny that do that. They just want to run through it very quickly. Wow, we're getting some nice red lights here. Oh no, poor motorcycle. Nobody look. He's fine. He's good. He's good. Tim, what's going on? Thank you for the like, bud. Yeah, I saw bikes last night. I heard you.
So, went for a walk last night. So, I'm starting nightly walks with fresh air. But it has to be at nighttime, so we burn off the last energy. So, going to Tim Hortons, so I ended up getting a
Yeah.
and then I got an ice, like, I just got a small ice cap last night.
What are you looking at? Huh? Oh, the baby? Just fine. Our daughter's probably not 100% asleep yet. She's gonna go check really quick. Well, that'll wake her up. She's not as fast as our other engine. She does have 1,420 horsepower, but I don't think the torque ratings are actually set properly on this engine. It was more of a regular work engine than a full yeet engine, but we're gonna have a little fun. Nope, it was my son. He got back up. Oh yeah, they're getting in trouble now. Vivicar, thank you very much for the like. How are you today? Oh yeah, they getting in trouble. Apparently, because we're on stream and they know we're on stream right now. At least my son does. He decided to start playing around and getting out of dream and talking to his sister and keeping each other awake. Oh, just saying because the kids are getting in trouble. Anywho. Because I didn't encourage anything. Oh, for crying out loud, women. Can't live with them. Ask the beer nuts. That's what Norm Peterson told me. One of the 4 tandems on the trailer because it keeps it real stable. We shouldn't flop over unless I take the corner a little too sharp like we did the other a little bit earlier there when we flopped over on the left side. That was only because the Jake brake wasn't engaged, so I couldn't slow the truck down a bit. It went back down a little bit. Careful, Raj. Sounds like you're next to be in trouble. She knows better. I ain't too worried. She don't scare me. She's not an officer yet. She doesn't have her gun yet. I ain't scared of her. So how's everyone's Saturday so far? How did it go? Everyone have a good weekend so far? And I had a hard time getting up, and then pretty much got up, had to get ready, go right out the door to work. Got back, put some groceries away, took a nap, tried to anyway, and then pretty much shortly after I got up, I had to do dinner. And the kids were just like, oh, they were good, and then they just went into a whole different level, and then they started calming down again. Then bedtime came around, and it just wasn't happening. I think the biggest thing is my daughter didn't want to nap, so she was cranky. Holy crud, was she ever cranky. And she didn't want to go for a nap, which would have made her feel better if she would have went for a nap when I went for a nap around 3 o'clock. Now she had to scream and yell. So then when I came out a little over an hour later, she's there on the floor passed out. I'm like, yeah, there she is, sleeping. No, Daddy, I don't want to go to sleep. No, Mommy, I don't want to go to sleep. I'm not tired now. Hey, Courtney, thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Work ran and more work at 5 a.m. But Sunday is my Friday. Oh, that's good, dude. Now, when I worked at Walmart, they wanted me to have Tuesdays and Wednesdays off and work the rest of the days. I'm like, hell no, I want a weekend off. Like, oh, well, you're not supposed to. I'm like, what do you mean I'm not supposed to? Screw that. And so at first I was able to work out the one schedule where I had Sundays off. I think I had Sunday and Monday off. And then because Sunday became the busiest at Walmart, it's gonna hurt. Oh, we made it. Because we had Sundays became busiest, I had to start working Sundays. And I worked it where I got Friday, Saturday off. That was a pretty good schedule. Used to take this one out every Friday. Yeah.
been laughing. Sitting out.
Yeah, that's what she does when she tries not to get in trouble, and she's just like, I can't fall asleep. Why aren't you supposed to have a weekend off? I don't know. That was like the Walmart way. Department managers and GHS weren't supposed to have weekends off. I was supposed to work and cashiers, I was supposed to work I'm full time, by the way. I was never entitled to a weekend off. I was supposed to only have Tuesdays, Wednesdays off. I said, hell no with that. I'm like, I looked at him straight in the face. I'm like, number one, I'm gonna burn out because you're making me work every single busiest day, including the busiest, and you're giving me the you're giving me the easiest days off or whatever, or something like that. And Tuesdays, actually Wednesdays wasn't that easy either. I said, you know what? Good luck with that for when the food bank orders, and they always order on a Tuesday and Wednesday. Good luck with that, with not having me there. So then they changed their mind. Food bank used to order. It used to be like $5,000 orders. One time it was like over $10,000, and it was 4 or 5 orders, and it was 2,000 items each. It was like 10 boxes of cereal, 10 boxes of juice, 10 boxes of cans of this, 10 cans of that, 10 cans of this, 10 cans of that. Massive orders. And those always came during the week. And if I wasn't there, they would have been screwed. And the one day I wasn't there, and they screwed it up. And the Ontario government that did it was not happy. So I had to make sure I was there.
Or when I was working.
No, we weren't together when you were working at Dixie, but you can tell a story.
Well, I had a full-time job on Saturdays and Sundays. And I always worked from 9 a.m. to 6 a.m. Every Saturday, every Sunday. And I was always booked to during those hours. So I'd have to call every day, like every morning for my shift.
You
like,
dirty, rotten
I'm not
boss.
gonna be in for my shift, but I could come in at like 6:30. So basically, every Saturday and Sunday, I'd work from 9 a.m. until like midnight. And then continue my Walmart.
We rolled over. No, that's for noobs. That's for JaydaLina's when they roll their hot pink Mac.
Don't reference me.
I'm gonna reference you all I want. You're sitting on my stream. Yeah, I know. Walmart was pretty. Walmart was pretty rough when it came to schedules. They were rude, yeah.
No, you can't take your range
We'll get to that. I work second shift. I work second shift. And I was doing some schooling at the time, so I couldn't start until 4:30. And because I couldn't start until 4:30, and another guy that worked couldn't start around the same time either, we weren't entitled to weekends off. That was this lady's excuse, Salpy. She was our manager. We weren't entitled to weekends off because of that.
Star Wars, if anybody wants a reference.
What? Jabba the Hutt? Oh yeah, she looks like Jabba the Hutt. Yeah, she's Jabba the Hutt. But Sherry Allen coming with a like in the share. Welcome, Miss Sherry Allen. But yeah, I know. So we weren't entitled to weekends off, and then I eventually was able to work out where I got Sundays off because I had to work Fridays and Saturdays because those were the 2 busiest days, and receiving Sundays was always dead. So I ended up. Oh no, I ended up getting like Fridays and Sundays off or something. I can't remember. It was weird. My schedules ended up being weird, but I ended up getting some consistency. And then I was able to carry that into the other job as well and get 2 days off in a row. It really helped out with the kiddos. Good evening, Rav and Jada. How are you both? I'm doing great. This one's a pain in the butt. See? Pain in the butt. Look at how evil she's looking right now.
Don't touch me.
Oh, you're ticklish. Oh, you're ticklish. Oh, you're super ticklish. You're super ticklish right now. Yeah, I tease her all the time. Boop. Yeah, so she had a pretty good weekend. She slept most of the day. I know that for a fact. Dealt with the kiddos. Slept when they were calm. Oh, please. I saw you.
That That was after we fell asleep. That was like 3 o'clock. Or like, yeah, mine happened late today. It's Saturday.
Yeah, you can stop, Allison.
5 p.m. Don't stop eating. My Saturday naps done are from 11 a.m. until 5 p.m.
JaydaLina is the cutest. Cutest PETA. Cutie PETA. Yeah, she is. She's a pain in the butt, but she's cute. That's the only reason why I deal with her.
For no other reason.
Huh? Oh my god, I just used that bus. I don't think I've ever seen a bus go that high. I did the zoom. Did you change your hair, Jayda? You look pretty tonight. She's straight. She didn't have in her ponytail bun / mom bun.
Yeah, it's down tonight. Down and getting long.
Oh, do you need another haircut?
No. Long skinny?
Yeah, it's getting there. Yeah, she chopped it off like beginning of the pandemic-ish. Was it?
Is that?
No. I don't know.
He said it like a week before his birthday.
Oh.
I did it in October. But
Oh, it's like half here.
I cut it an inch above my shoulder.
Yeah, that's like half here. Close enough.
Beginning of the pandemic, sweetheart, we're in year 2.
Close enough. Yeah, straight lasers coming out of her eyes at you, always. She's always trying to kill me.
Oh, do we have any red Tim Hortons stores left?
No, I didn't see any. Why?
Eat them like last day.
Oh, jeez.
I'll take them wherever I get together. These little places.
You're Let's tape straws to Jayda's glasses so they look like laser beams. Thanks, William. Next week on the Rob and Jayda show, laser beam eyes.
I can use the straw ones and I can like color them red. Eat them. I have red meat. I have red meat. Get Kylie to help.
Get your daughter to help do the laser beams.
Like, here, Kylie.
No! No, Sherry Ellen. No, I'm not cooking them tonight.
Yes!
No, I'm not cooking them tonight. I'm not cooking them tonight.
I'll give you a massage.
I don't care. I'm not cooking this tonight. I already cooked dinner tonight. I'm not doing it again. Huh? No, I'm not making dumplings again tonight. You can make them.
Did you not hear my tattoo talk when I said I don't use a frying pan? I literally said it to my entire class. I don't use frying pans.
Learn. It's called YouTube. Cooking lessons. There's actually a video called Wife School as well.
First of all, I'm not asking to cook things.
You sure up? Positive.
Second of all, I'm a damn good cook.
Third of all, tickle, 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 tickle.
Stop ruining his period point.
I'm 100% not cooking tonight. I'm done. I'm done. And do you want what I'm gonna do for dinner tomorrow? Then I ain't cooking tonight. God damn it. I'm not making them tonight.
I need that extra pound.
I'm not making them tonight.
Want to make me a pound
Just
cake?
yanking your chain? What?
You want to go make me a pound cake so I can get that
No.
extra pound on?
No, you're the baker.
Does it look like I want to bake right now?
Does it look like I want to cook tonight? Now.
I don't want to cook it and I bake it.
I ain't cooking tonight. I already cooked once. I'm done. Yeah, I know. That's gonna change. I saw that. Oh, wow.
Pay attention, man.
I can't. The engine's too fast.
Oh, and blame it on the truck.
I did.
Driver error.
I did. Oh, geez, I'm going way too fast for conditions there, woman. This one who ended her stream with her truck on the roof.
It was on its side in a sign.
I can prove that was on the roof.
Yeah, I can pull it up right now.
What do you want? I'm not giving you Krispy Kreme donuts either.
I want food. I'm hungry. It's 10 o'clock. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Right on.
Always thinking with her stomach. Oh my God, Kaz watching you too and keeps giving me funny looks. Yeah, we're nuts. We're 100% nuts. Like people can't. We were worked at Walmart. People were like jealous of like the relationship we have, and then like when people meet us and we like do this stuff and we have these little mini fights and everything like that, they're like, "Yo, you're gonna get divorced." I'm like, "No, I'm not." Like we like to joke and have fun, and we go at each other like really like with full claws out. We're the point where some people be like, "Oh my God, you're getting divorced." I'm like, "No, we know we're both joking." Oh, you're gonna put that stupid thing on?
Why not? It was only got for your daughter.
Yeah, she can wear it this year. Oh, Jesus.
I love the hot.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's gonna look like you in about 5 years. That'll be your hair color.
You're not funny.
I'm hilarious. I'm hilarious.
This is Swirly.
Swirly. Think you're a total match? Yeah, we are. Here, I found the right one. She shotgun wedding me though. She got pregnant.
It takes two to tango, sweetheart.
She got pregnant. Please take it off, says Darren. Thank you, Darren. She got pregnant, and then her grandmother that was supposed to be dead never died. Said was dying and still alive to this day. She hasn't passed. You know, said that it was her dying wish to see us get married. So we rushed and got married, which doesn't matter to me, but like we would have done things a lot differently.
I would have actually had a proper
wedding
dress where I spent, you know, a couple $1,000 on it. Like,
well, yeah, your mom was gonna buy it.
The original dress I wanted, which was $2,500. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh my God.
The one that she ripped and hid. That was another one. Oh, that was another one.
Oh, that was just a dress from Harlan.
Oh.
I paid $100 for that dress.
Wasn't there another one you ripped and you just put it back on and hope no one saw? Oh, shoot.
That was the one from Marla.
Oh, okay.
He gave me a medium. I ripped it up both sides because of my stomach. And I'm like, yeah, like there's pulled threads and ripped seams on this. Gosh. Right. So she goes and she gets me a large. I'm like, cool. And then, of course, the day of my wedding, 2 weeks after I buy the dress, I ripped that one too because my stomach was so huge.
Yeah, she got big. Smoke break sounds good. Yeah, she got big when she was having Caden. Oh man, I can't make it 906. It's upsetting. There's this bloody wire fence everywhere. It's really upsetting. Dying wish, brilliant. Oh yeah, it was her dying wish. And she didn't die. She's still alive. I'm very upset. She's a good woman. She got, basically what happened is her liver doesn't work anymore. She was given so many different types of medication for all her other issues, and it killed her liver. So her liver didn't work anymore. That guy's a pancake. So we figured she wasn't gonna. We were told she wasn't going to live as long as she is, and she's still kicking away without a liver. She just has to get drained every week. Yeah, and then like they put her on a transplant list, and she got denied because of her age and because she had diabetes. They said, nope, you don't get one. Like, she's here living. You might as well just give her one. I mean, I know, body parts is scarce. Sounds like my second marriage. Oh, please take it off. That should be all your marriages. Take it off.
But I planned our entire wedding at 7 months pregnant, 10 days, for under $2,000.
Yeah. Because we had to rush it. We didn't have it. We were saving. And then, you know, Caden was on the way. So then we spent a lot of the wedding funds and stuff that we were going to save on things we needed for him. And then, you know, we're like, oh, you know, grandma, her dad.
You know, Pumpkin, Grandma really wants to see you two get married, and she's not gonna be around much longer. It would be really, really nice if you two got married before she passed. Is that okay? Can you do that for her?
I hate doing her dad's voice because it's hard on the throat.
It wasn't even the date that I wanted. You want me to do that?
Yeah, we literally had to rush. We did it outdoors. It was nice.
I wanted an August wedding, but August didn't work for her because she lived 3 hours of work time.
That won't work for me, love. I live in butt freak nowhere.
She wasn't going to be in the city.
Imagine being that guy, all those cars coming at you.
Any of the days that we had planned to get married. So we had to do it on a day where she had an appointment, especially starting at
Yeah, exactly.
We ended up getting married on Monday.
Yeah, we got married.
At 5 p.m.
It was nice out though.
Shopping mall.
It was nice. No, well, yeah, it was kind of. But it was in a very nice park. It was in a Japanese-inspired park.
Beautiful park, and it was quiet enough. Like they were able to block out a ton of traffic.
Yeah.
But it was still 5 p.m. across the shopping mall.
Yeah, man.
And Subway wouldn't even let me use the damn bathroom.
I used to work in that Subway.
And they're doing almost pee-pee dance. Like you have to buy something. I'm like, I'm getting married in 5 minutes, and I have to pee. I'm like, I am severely pregnant and will pee on your floor. She's like, well, sorry, there's nothing I can do for you. So I went to Dimitri's, the ice cream place.
Oh, I love Dimitri's.
We were supposed to go back after. She was going to give us free ice cream as a wedding gift.
Yeah, we did pictures and we ran late with the pictures, and we had to go. We had to go to dinner.
We went to Mandarin.
And man, we had to plan it.
And then I had to change into my new clothes because I spilled chocolate and strawberry sauce on my dress with chocolate dipped strawberry. So I had to go to the bathroom wearing my wedding dress, which stopped at my knees, and my
out to here with Caden.
And my high top skater running shoes because my feet were so swollen I couldn't wear my flats anymore. I was a hot mess.
Oh, she as much as she loved the moment, once the I do's were done, and I think there was even one point. There's one point they're doing pictures, and they're like, "Oh, let's get one with Oppa or like these people," and you're like, "Can we just go? Like, I'm hungry. Like, I need to get out of these shoes." She's like, "I need to get out of these shoes. I need to get some food in me. I gotta pee." That's her. She's always like, she says, "Oh, and I gotta pee." I'm like, "You always gotta pee."
I have to get my pantyhose off because they were cutting off the baby. He's like, they're like the entire vows. He's taking my bladder, and I'm swaying back and forth, and I'm lifting my legs up, and I'm playing with my feet.
Yeah, bet you wish you opted for option 2 on the vows that were shorter than option 4, which is a lot longer.
Option 2 the other options weren't us.
I know.
We didn't have vows prepared.
No, we got rushed, guys. Like, when I say we got rushed into this thing. And then it was just like, we couldn't do the date that we wanted to, so I just said F it, and I'm like, let's not do it. And then all of a sudden it was back on again, and it was like in 2 weeks. I'm like, oh, come on.
Yeah, the wedding was on, and then it was off because I was pregnant. And then it was on again. It was just
so crazy.
And then it was off because my grandma was too sick to come down. And then it was on, and then it was off.
Over the pantyhose, yeah.
It was off because I was dancing, and then it was back on again.
Should have worn adult diapers. It wouldn't have. Everybody would have saw it in her dress.
You could see my pantyhose through my dress. My pantyhose were.
When she walked across the bridge, the whole bridge dipped down and went back up. I beg to differ. A strong woman with a strong will to live. Oh yeah, nah, she's a fighter for sure.
She's scared.
I'm talking, yeah.
She scares me. That woman scares me.
The amount of health problems she has and the fact that she's still kicking is amazing.
And the fact that she can still kill you with the look.
Yeah.
Like, I'm terrified of that one. She tells you to jump, you yell, how high, Grandma?
I still gotta. I still say though, she crosses the line. I'm a super kicker. Like I do a Shawn Michaels sweet chin music to her for blaming my son for putting a handprint on the wall when it was like a gazillion feet higher than Caden could have ever reached.
And he was 2 at the time.
Yeah, he got blamed for it. It was her brother Ryan. I figured it out later. I'm like, wait a minute, how high that is? That's Ryan. Because Ryan used to do that. Her brother used to do that. He'd go like that, and he would just go and he would just touch things or whatever with his hand. It was just weird. He was always and he'd always touch the wall. Like it was just something he did. It was a little like OCD thing he did.
Yeah.
And my son got blamed for it. You ran close to the line, Rob? Nah. Not even close just yet. I haven't gotten close just yet. What? You got a store there? Yeah. Yeah, I know. The wedding was fun. It was things. And we just ended up doing Mandarin because we had nothing prepared, and everybody kind of came back and we chilled out at Mandarin.
I could not do a buffet.
Yeah. We looked. Like the funny thing is we were looking for like the next year. We were gonna have Caden and we were gonna have him, you know,
Be the ring bearer
or be part of it somehow, some way. And next year, so we were looking at banquet halls and all that. And then it was like, oh, we're gonna do it now because grandma's gonna die. So then we're like, oh, okay, hey Edgar, what's up? I just got my vaccine Sunday. I'm getting vaccine Tuesday night. Nice, dude. Nice, brother. Congrats. I wish I can get mine. I actually walked off the floor. There was one of those entitled biznatches walking around with no mask. So I walked on the floor, left my truck out there, and someone asked, what are you doing? And I'm like, there's a lady out there with no mask or whatever, right? Like, oh yeah, we've had her before. She's an exception. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna stay back here until she leaves. Or whatever, until she leaves the department. I'm not going back out there with her there. So whatever, because we got so many different variants. We're like, Ontario, we're battling not only our third wave of pandemics, but we're battling like 3 or 4 different variants of this disease.
We're battling all 3 variants plus a original variant of COVID. We're the only country in the entire world that's battling it all. No, that has all 3 variants, but Ontario is the only province in Canada that has all 3 variants plus the original strain.
So I just left the floor, and that's gonna be my case. If someone's gonna come in and start walking around the store and be in produce without a mask, I'm gonna walk off. I'm gonna wait till I leave.
Yeah, him and I are both auto.
Yet being the operative word, yeah. So anyways, getting back to the story, we had all the banquet halls and everything all lined up, and you know, we had saw one we really, really liked, and she had talked to one of the planners or something. Then she decided she was going to do it all herself because she wanted to be an event planner. So then we just needed somebody to help out when the wedding started, just to kind of take over for her and everything like that. And then, you know, the wedding gets pushed up, and then we're calling banquet halls to see, but I mean, they're well booked in advance, and if we wanted it when we wanted it.
Yeah, banquet halls, you have to book a minute.
Right. And then we called a few. And we called a few, and they had openings, but the cost was astronomical because it was like, well, if you want it now, last minute and this and that, there's a lot to prepare. So then that's why we just said, you know what, just, you know, small gathering, friends and family, and just dinner is just gonna be somewhere here. We just got really, really screwed.
Like,
it's getting out of control with the variants. It definitely is. It's very much getting out of control.
I did my own nails the morning of my wedding, and then they got ruined. I had to walk back. I was at my uncle's house visiting. He was on TV, and I had to go over and watch the dog for 10 days while I was drinking, partying on a damn beach.
Yeah. You can politely ask them. Yeah, Darren. Unfortunately, if all they have to say is that they're exempted or they have a medical exemption, and that's it. I can't do anything about it. So, and I know this lady. I've already asked her before, and she says she's exempt. So I just walk away. So I will leave the floor. And if anyone asks me why I'm standing in the back room, I'm like, I'm waiting till that lady leaves. I'm like, I have a right to be safe, and I don't feel safe with her in my department breathing around me.
I'm gonna get a shirt a shirt custom made for me again that says "Please wear a mask" on the line.
It moves to the next day, William. It starts over at 8 a.m. the next day. So you basically lose time. So if you're doing, if you do a JIT delivery, just in time delivery, like a really quick delivery, and you change the time, it goes at night and today, then you'll be late for it. I generally try not to do JIT deliveries during the stream because, or whatever, if it's going to be going dark soon, because of that fact. No mask, no service. I mean, that's it, right? And the thing is we have, especially most stores, they have the hours or the certain days where elderly and those with, you know, high risk situations or whatever can come and shop. That's the whole point of the earlier hour. So if they can't wear a mask, they should be coming in at the earlier hour, right in the morning, to come and shop, right, where there's less people and it's only for them. Not coming in the middle of the day or the middle of the evening when everybody's coming around the store. And I'm tired of having customers ask me, like, she's not wearing a mask. I'm like, what do you want me to do for it? I said it before. The biggest thing the government did was, it's because of privacy, is not allow us to say, can I please see your medical exemption certificate? Because a lot of people are just lying. They just don't want to wear a mask because they you know,
6 months.
yeah, because
Legally, I can ask.
yeah. No, an officer can. I cannot as an employee. A manager, I think, can. A member of management can, but most of them do not, kind of thing or whatever, right? And then, like I say, some of these people, they've been in the store multiple times and they don't wear a mask. I've already known her, and I already know her, and she is a BITCH, and she can catch a super kick to the face, in my opinion, because she is a complete witch. Because I just asked her nicely, and she's like, I'm exempt, or whatever like that. Just snapped at me, and I'm like, relax. I looked at her, it's like, relax. I'm asking because other people are asking, like, well, they need to mind their own business. And I'm just like, whatever.
What the fuck am I for?
Yeah, really. So I'm just like, whatever. So I know her bitchy face. I know what she looks like.
Next time she's doing a custom.
So I just, like I say, I saw her, I walked off the floor, and then she went towards the rest of the store, and that's when I walked back out. I don't care how much protection they give me. They give me a goddamn hazmat suit. I'll still walk off the floor now if somebody comes in without a mask. With the crap that we're dealing with now. Oh, we're watching WrestleMania today, right? And for the last like month or so, they're saying they're having fans back at WrestleMania with limited capacity. What limited capacity?
Huh?
What limited capacity? That freaking thing's packed. It's like the Rangers Stadium. They're all next to each other. Half people wearing a mask, half people not. I'm like, limited capacity? You guys are mad. Yeah. Oh, no, yeah.
One was in the blue and white.
Yeah, everybody's right up close to the rings, blue and white. Oh, it's just ridiculous.
No,
Yeah.
The first rows around the ring are gold.
Oh,
Those are for family.
yeah.
Like wife, husband, children.
All around the rings, wives, children, and all the rich celebrities, because the guy, the
No,
green
that's
shirt guy's
purple.
back. No, green shirt guy's back. He's right at the, he's right against the ring. He's there everything. He's not family.
And then after gold is purple for extended family, like
Yeah.
aunts, uncles,
Either way, I don't care. The whole stadium's packed, and it's just mind-boggling to say that you have limited seating and capacity, and the goddamn thing's packed. It's hilarious.
It was a butt.
Florida, was it? Yeah,
It was a butt.
yeah. The outlaw one. She's sticking her butt up in the air. I know. I saw that. Oh shoot, I have no traction
It
there.
was a green butt. You ever find that?
But it's their own business. They don't want to get sick. Yeah. No. I'm just at the end of the day, I have a right to be safe, and I have a right to refuse unsafe work. And at that moment, I felt unsafe, so I walked off the floor. And then when she left, I walked back on the floor. Yeah, 1,000 more outbreaks. Yeah, I'm afraid of that, Darren. It'll be interesting to see what happens. I mean, Florida's already a pretty big hotspot, but it'll be interesting to see these sporting events, what happens for contamination or spreading. So we'll see. But it's just, I just couldn't believe it. Sitting there telling me limited capacity, going there, and it's completely packed. I just laughed. I'm like, my lord. Exactly. Keep doing it. I'm gonna. Even when they give us the face shield and the second mask we have to wear, I'm still gonna do it. because it's gonna get on my hands and all that. She can cough or do something and it'll get on my hands or whatever, and then I've got to adjust something. That's how I get it. So I'm just gonna walk off and wait till she leaves, and you know, because the contact is rather short, but being in the vicinity of her breathing could cause it. So hey buddy, you won't be hearing from me for a couple of days or a couple of weeks after my vaccine Tuesday. Oh, I get that, Edgar. Get moving. I understand, buddy. That's all right. We're not going anywhere, Edgar. We're not going anywhere. We're still going to be doing our Facebook streams. We're going to be doing Twitch and Facebook. We're going to be alternating days here and there. I'll have a schedule put up, and anytime that I'm going anything on Twitch, there'll be a post saying, hey guys, we're going live on Twitch today. Here's the link. Come watch me, kind of thing, right? So you'll know there. So if you haven't gotten yourself a Twitch ID, definitely do at some point in the future. But we'll be doing back and forth, and I'll always be posting when I'm live over there, because I can't do multi-streams anymore, accepting their affiliate agreement. Gia lifted the whole mask thing, and now more hermit crab than ever. Oh yeah, dude. Like, I mean, here's the thing, and we were talking about this the other day. All right, people want like I say, I'm for business getting back to normal to an extent, business being open. We were talking about this last week, where like, you know, we're back in lockdown in Ontario and they're closing businesses again. And like, when's the last time you heard of a huge outbreak in any of these stores? You haven't, because the stores are doing things properly. People are wearing masks, they're sanitizing, they're keeping distance, people are keeping distance, they're telling people to keep distance when they're in lines. You know, it's the high schools, it's international students that are coming over, but most of the travel stopped there. But basically it's the younger generation, because they're not distancing, they're staying together. And at our university here at Western, we have a lot of people that are getting together, hanging out, and it's a whole community spread in there, because they're hanging out and doing things and trying to party and have fun, because they're not worried about it, because they know they're not going to pass. They're not going to pass away from it. So that's where it's all coming from. And the same thing within Toronto and Peel. It's coming from schools, universities, younger people. It's coming from places of work that aren't taking things seriously and packing everybody back in their cubicles and not doing anything to sanitize properly and this and that, because they don't feel they need to, right? So that's where a lot of this is coming from. It's not coming from stores. So telling stores to close is bullcrap. And that's why, like, I understand when it comes to the States, businesses need to be open. Well, y'all didn't get many STEMI checks. You finally got a STEMI check, but there was all those months that you didn't, so people are starving and losing their homes. So, you know, businesses being open, you know, saying, oh, we need to get businesses open, we need to be back in open in business. I get that, and there's a proper way to do it. But sitting there saying, oh, we don't need a mask anymore, that's bullcrap. Open for business. Ask for everybody to continue to be safe and wear a mask. Just continue to stop the spread, because we have how many variants now? How many more are we going to have because people keep spreading it? That's the problem. But it is what it is. I mean, I seen teenagers here walking down the street, 10, 15 all together, walking around in groups, and I'm like, geez, not wearing masks and pushing each other, getting in everybody's faces, and I'm like, there's your spread right there. And then they're going home and spreading it to their family, to their parents. Their parents are going to work and spreading it there, and that's where it's happening. That's why we got so much crap going on, but whatever. Oh my god, teenagers in their early 20s not messing around, hanging out with each other. Yeah, exactly. So businesses, we don't hear many things about businesses having huge cases and, you know, employees going, you know, massive amount of employees going home sick and this and that. You don't hear about that. So why are the businesses closed? Open them up. Let them operate until we see and have definitive proof. That's where all of these cases are coming from. Yeah.
So, all of these people who are medically exempt from wearing a mask, right?
Yeah.
If a mask is supposed to protect you from the virus, why are doctors exempting people, you know, exposing them to the virus?
Well, they're told.
What protection do they have? I get it. Okay, for whatever reason, you medically cannot wear a mask for 10 minutes. I don't know, unless you.
Claustrophobia.
I have claustrophobia.
Yeah, there's some people have severe.
Okay, I can't have blankets wrapped around me.
Yeah.
Like, unless you're on an oxygen mask, okay, yeah, I can see you being medically exempt, right? But how does not medically wearing a mask
Okay.
protect you from the
So
virus?
if you are medically exempt in Canada, number one, if you cannot for whatever reason wear a mask, they are supposed to prescribe you or tell you to wear a face shield, right? The only other time somebody wouldn't be able to wear a face shield is because they have extreme claustrophobia, whatever, and they have severe anxiety from wearing something right over their face. They cannot do it. So then the doctors tell them to avoid going to places of business at busy hours and say take advantage of the times that are set aside for elderly and for those that are high risk. So when Jane Bitch-a-lot comes into my store with no mask on, I don't know, that's what I'm calling her now. When Jane Bitch-a-lot comes into my store, you know what I mean, and sits there, and then that other one, Sally, I hope she, I don't know, I want to say it, I'm bad thing, but this other one, this other mother and son come in, and they both say that they're exempt, and they're full of shit, because I can tell you right now, it's very rare for both a mother and a son to both be medically exempt from wearing a mask. They're just doing it because they're part of these like anti-maskers and stuff like that, right? So they would be told to come in at those hours and to stay away. So to see them come in at the busiest times of the evening and shop around and say they're exempt, you know they're full of crap. Nobody would do that if they're medically exempt. You would stay the hell away, and you would go when it's not busy, or when you know the stores have these hours, these grocery stores have this special hour where it's only for elderly and high risk, or you know, what do you call it, immunocompromised people and this and that. That's why it's there. I know, but you guys can wear a mask. There's a difference. These people are saying they're medically exempt from wearing a mask, and the limitations, or what the reasons why, are very, very limited. So when people come in and say they're exempt, they just heard that. They already know that all you got to go into a store in Canada and say you're exempt, and you can't ask you for proof. That's why I say that was the biggest mistake we made. We should be able to have some kind of document from them that they can say, yeah, here's my doctor's medically exempt. I mean, they had that fake one going around the States that said it was a fake one that said they were medically exempt from wearing a mask and blah blah blah. It got called out early. People paid for this card or whatever, and everyone's like, "There's no legal card yet that medically exempts you from it." Yeah, exactly, Darren. It is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. So, like I say, I'm just gonna walk off the floor, and if I've got a problem with it, I mean, like, hey, dude, either you go tell Sally Bitch-a-lot over there to show me her medical exempt, and douchebag and her and his mama over there, they're medical exempt, and I would be very happy. I'd be very happy then to be back on the floor, but I already know they're full of crap, because for some dumb reason they think their freedoms are infringed because they got to wear a mask for 10 minutes to go into a store because someone on the internet said so. Oh no, wearing a mask is an infringement of your freedoms and rights. Don't do it, people. Get the hell out of my store. Get the hell out of my country. Hell out of my state, on my thing. Idiots. I know 2 of our cashiers that refuse to serve people without a mask. They just walked away. Yeah, exactly. I do the same damn thing. Someone comes into my line, no mask. No, you can piss right off. You can go use the self-checkout. Thank you. Not doing it. It is your right. If you believe it's fake and all that, but don't come into my store and impress your rights and whatever in that. The government tells you to wear a mask to help save other people's lives, and that's what it's all about, saving other people's lives, including your own. Why can't you do that? Why? So, yep, no, I'm gonna keep walking off the floor. I mean, Hattie's afraid of it. You ever watched, Darren, you ever watched Hattie when someone, if you get too close to him, or if someone's taking his mask off just for a second around him, you see how much distance he puts between them? He takes it seriously. Sorry, guys, it'll buff out. Bulldozer coming through. Go on your phone again. Yeah, he freaks. Yeah, he does, and rightfully so. I'm the same way. I'll back away, but he's like really freaky about it, and I get it, and that's totally cool. And you know, and it's good that he does that, because it's like, you know, hey, here's someone that's taking it seriously, because there's enough people that don't. Yay, restream finally kicked in. My regular chat finally started kicking in. Might be able to use it in a minute. It's much easier to read. Has serious asthma and always mask up. Yeah, see, Jada has serious asthma as well.
I actually need a double lung transplant. My asthma.
Yeah. Exactly. She needs she definitely needs a double lung transplant, but she still masks up, and you know what I mean, like she can still breathe. It causes her issues in the long run, but it is. Hey, what's up, Mark?
I end up with asthma attack, of course, because of my.
How's Brownie? Oh, Brownie's fine. I don't know if she's seen him today or not.
No, I didn't.
Oh, yeah, see you a couple times. You're okay if you go up? Yeah. I think our section's issue brought it really close to home for him. Is what? I don't want to stay on stream, just fine. But yeah, she needs
No, just, you know, like I get asthma attacks.
You get the face test here.
I am.
Yeah, you have to get a little closer. You were good before. Now you're like away from it.
Oh. But yeah, I get home and then I end up with an asthma attack. You know, need a double lung transplant because my airways are damaged from undiagnosed asthma growing up. I had it since I was 7, 8. Wasn't diagnosed until I was 18. Was given puffers that didn't work. And we found a concoction that worked well for me. But I haven't had my actual puffers in many years.
Yeah. Reps of Javine, thank you very much for the like of the stream. Sorry I missed that. I did not hear that come through. Thank you very much for the like. How are you? Yeah. Well, we gotta get you back on your regular puffers again too.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, as someone with asthma who needs a double lung transplant, yeah, I'm pretty immunocompromised. I still wear a mask. I'm not gonna go to the doctor and be like, hey, guess what? I need a transplant, so give me a medical card exempting me from wearing a mask. Why am I gonna put myself at risk of catching one of these strains of the virus and dying when I can wear a mask for 20 minutes, 30 minutes?
Darren, have yourself a good night, brother. We'll catch you next time. Say bye to you as well. Bye, Darren.
Bye, Darren. Have a good night.
William, gotta go. Have a good rest of the stream. Good night to you and your wife. Hope everyone in chat. You, William, have yourself a wonderful night as well. You have a good one. We're gonna go for just a little bit longer here. I'm not gonna go too late tonight. I'm pretty tired. I didn't really get a good nap. Jay's just gonna go cool off for a second. Should be right back. Oh, that's so good. Now that she's out of the way, I can feel the fan again. She's like blocks the whole fan, stealing all the cool air from me. But yeah, no, it's the fun days, and we're in this another lockdown wave. I'm so sick of it right now, like honestly. Hopefully soon we can get to some kind of normality again. Hopefully. I feel like we'll just end up kicking this one and then the next one will come on by. We will not tell her that she is an air stealer. She already knows it. Like I'm always run a few degrees hotter, or at least I always feel it. I'm always warmer, and like she always leeches heat off me, especially in the winter. She'll like lay in bed and she's like, oh my God, you're so warm. And she'll just come right up and leech all my heat out. She does it all the time. Oh, you went and got candy.
And then in the summertime, when we're in the middle of a heat wave, and he's like, don't touch me, I will hurt you. I'm like, you know, sitting on him, nuzzled up in his neck, really heavy to his neck because I want to cuddle. And
I'm
then, you
dripping
know,
buckets at this point.
and
She's
then-
already next to me now, touching me, and I'm already sweating. Like I'm sticky right now.
And then, you know, because I'm me and I have this thing for blankets, anytime we I'll have like my big heavy blanket wrapped around my back as I'm like into him, and I'm like, it's not comfy. So I gotta take my blanket and like wrap it around him too.
It's annoying.
And then he's like, can you get off? Like once I'm comfy, he's like, get off me.
Like, get off me.
I'm like, no.
And then she'll be like, it'll be like 45,000 degrees in the apartment because it's like 900 million Fahrenheit outside. And then she'll look me dead in the eyes while she's wrapped up in a blanket in jogging pants and a shirt. Or sometimes she's just in her bra and panties, but she's wrapped up because she's cold. So I tell her to put clothes on. She's like, but I'm not comfy that way. But anyway, she'll wrap herself all up and she'll look at me. She's like, can I come cuddle?
Yeah, every time.
I'm like, no. Oh, okay. And she guilt tricks me with that. Yeah, and then she'll be like, you know, oh, okay. And then she guilt trips me and does this little voice and starts like moving over. Like, fine. No. It's okay, baby. You're hot. I get it. It's okay. You cool down. It's okay.
My newest thing though is before I you know, I don't even ask to cuddle. I just cuddle.
Yeah.
I'll be like, hi, yeah.
Yeah, she's already there and she won't move right away. Well, I'll move in a minute. Yeah. Or when she has the gall to just stretch right out on me with her stanky feet and be like,
My feet don't stink.
they stink
Your
like,
your girl's feet stink.
yeah, they stink like yours. They stink like hers.
I ain't got stinky feet.
You got that lip stink down
I
there.
ain't got that stinky feet.
You got that Lipikowski stink down there.
I ain't got no stink.
Get it from
I
your,
took a
you get
shower.
it from your dad.
I took a shower. I ain't got no stinky feet.
Oh, not right now. Oh man. Fun times. Ah, shoot.
Fatty.
Sorry? You're mad at me? Why?
Ate the last toast cupcake.
You saw me eat them.
It was left, but I didn't say nothing. I was really looking forward to that.
Oh well.
I gotta settle for chocolate. I bought these ones.
Chat, man. I'm telling you. Chat.
What?
You heard me. Huh?
Huh? Yeah,
You get chocolate on there? No? Or not of? Down your boobs. Sorry? I'm good right now.
Hi.
Rig out the popcorn. Oh, actually, she did get new popcorn. She
I
did.
did buy popcorn because
Yeah, I know. You gotta hide it somewhere. My sister keeps stealing the popcorn. She comes up like, you got any popcorn? I'm all out. And she takes a bag and like, it happens like a couple times a week. I'm like, go get a box. You can't be out when you ask me one day and it's like 4 days later and you've already stolen 5 more of my bags of popcorn. Are you getting new wine? I didn't go shopping. No, leave my wine alone. Little leech that she is. You got any Coke? Ken likes Coke. Half my pack is missing. Makes her mad every time.
Oh.
She's
And
like,
then like 2 days
she just comes to me, she's like,
I'll
did you have
call
any
Dick.
Coke? I'm like, no. I'm like, well, there's like half a case missing. Are you sure you haven't had it? No, I've got my Pepsi. And she's like, your sister then.
So then I call down and I'm like, she's like, yeah, I think I have 2 or 3 in the fridge, and she'll bring like 5 cans up,
Yeah, she steals them all.
and then I'll call her again 2 days
High
later.
maintenance. Oh, my sister is high maintenance. She's something else. She's a space cadet. James coming in with the like and the share. Thank you very much, James. How's it going? James says hi.
Hi, Jen. I can't see the chat,
down there.
I can't see that. Oh no. What are you doing?
Can you see it now?
No.
What do you mean you can't see it?
It's the angle that the screen's on.
Oh,
I can't see
I can fix
because
that.
of the angle.
I can fix that. You see that?
Okay, yeah, that's better. That's so much better.
Should've told me. It's easy to fix. I can still read it. I just have it I just have it towards me because usually when I'm sitting here, it's just easier.
I'm high maintenance.
At the hospital waiting for nursing. Yeah, let me know. Message me at any point. Let me know how your mom's doing. So guys, chat. I don't know if James wants to let everybody know himself, but I want positive vibes and prayers out to James and his mom right now. I can't hear you. Sorry. Oh. Hey, you guys can do hashtag prayers in chat. Another leg coming through. I think it's Chris. I can't read that. It'll pop up in a sec. We're calling.
Is that why you do that sometimes?
What, like this?
Yeah, you sit your neck like.
Yeah, it's Colin. Colin, thank you very much for the like. Yeah, because usually when my alerts aren't working, they're working today. They're working today, but when they're not working like the other day, I have to look up and see if I can see it.
So I don't know if you heard her tonight. But
Her blood pressure drop. Yeah, keep me in the loop, buds. 100%. But anyways, you were in the room, yeah.
if she ever returns to ride book, it's smile. Yeah, that's great.
Huh?
Okay, so you know that 100 animals book we got her.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you flip through it, one of them is a sea otter,
Oh, okay.
right?
You nicknamed it Brad?
No, she kept pushing it tonight because she was kind of being, and I'm like, yeah, that's what your Uncle Brad sounds like.
Yeah.
So if she ever refers to Brad by her book, just like smile and say, yeah.
Gotcha. My sister's there with her, and my aunt's coming down from Tennessee. Very nice. Very nice. Like I say, positive vibes from all of us here, Ravager Nation. You know it, brother. We got you. We got you.
Time of the day.
That boy just clocked that truck. I'm gonna beat you first.
Did you take out the sign?
Signs don't count.
That's not fair. You drove through it. What the hell?
Signs don't count. Which COE is this? This is the Mack F700.
No!
What?
No, that's not fair.
What?
How are you able to drive through signs if I flip my truck?
I don't know. 'Cause you're a bad driver.
Cheater!
Bad driver.
You're a cheater.
I'm not a cheater.
You're a
I'm
cheater.
just a really good driver.
Did you see that? Yes. Such realistic. Realism.
Touch of realism? Yeah. I gotta get all your stuff done up so you can stream with everything that I have. Make it a lot easier.
Oh, you missed it. They were sitting in the parking lot talking.
Yeah, I know. I know. They sit around and do nothing. I know. Just like the other construction workers. Love the engine sound. This right? Yeah, this is the N14 Lope. I'm just quick parking so that we can just keep going. The signs never count with her. They don't count.
Nothing ever counts with him. Like,
They don't count.
honestly.
She's mad because she hit on her last stream, which was a while ago. With ATS. She hit a sign and it flipped her truck over, and she was very upset.
It's only been like, what are we in April? 4 months.
Somewhere around there.
No, I did. Last week was Sunday. We were driving into the new year.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You were.
Driving into 2021, like.
That's right. You were. I forgot about that. You said you wanted to do a stream. That's right. Yeah, I think you'll do fine with ATS. You just gotta stick with it. We gotta get you to Twitch affiliate though. No, I know. We'll figure it out. You only need to do a couple nights a week at the most. That's the thing. You don't need to go full
Yeah,
time.
but if they stick at night,
Oh, no.
long,
Then you do a day here and there. No, you're not sleeping your life away. You're gonna become responsible and sleep only 6 hours a day. Yeah.
Fuck that noise.
No.
If my ass is working 12 to 16 hours shift at night, working the graveyard shift, who the hell's gonna sleep 6 hours during the day?
Oh, you want to see your kids?
That gives me 8 hours, very much.
As soon as I know something, I'm letting y'all know. Oh, and head home. Sounds good, buddy. I thought maybe Miss Heather would swing on by. See the Krispy Kreme truck again, but yeah, she's a little too busy. It's a little doing a late night stream like this is really early in the morning for like really late. So sometimes she's up, sometimes she's not. This is the truck combo we'll be running on Friday for the full year. I'm gonna see if I can put in the I'll see if I can put in the Homeworld's engines. I should have enough time tomorrow to do it. Watching FB, I don't like to do. That's fine, James. We're only on FB today. We're only on FB. But like I say, you don't have to use the Twitch app when you're on the phone. You can use the internal Chrome browser and just go into there and log that way. That's usually better. And that usually works better sometimes than the Twitch app. It's like 5 a.m. in the UK. Yeah, sometimes, like I say, sometimes she's up all night. It's funny. She'll be on Discord talking with friends and stuff like that. So sometimes she's up really late. Like she surprised me by coming in like at the beginning of a night stream, or coming in like right at the end because she wakes up early too. So it's kind of funny. But yeah, I got tomorrow off. I should hopefully have enough time tomorrow. Pop in the edit to put in the Homeworld's engine in this truck so we can have a minimum 2,000 horsepower or 2,500 in it for Friday's Eat stream, because this is going to be our Eat machine. I'll probably do a different color scheme on it. I have a nice orange that I want to use on it. Looks really good, and I really want to use that one. So, is the new schedule on the page? Nah, it'll be up sometime tomorrow. I haven't had a chance to really think about which days I'm going to do on Twitch, which days I'm going to do on Facebook. But I think for sure Monday morning is going to be here on Facebook. All right, buddy, I'm going to bed. Not feeling good tonight. Have a good stream. I keep the good work. I'm proud of you. Oh, thanks, Edgar, man. Hope you're feeling better, man. Get some good sleep. Rest is really good. If you're not feeling better in the morning, get some OJ. Get some good food in you. That'll always help. You have a good rest, bud. Thank you very much for stopping on by, for the like, and we'll catch you next time. And hopefully soon. I know you're moving, so hopefully we'll see you very soon. In terms of schedule, like I said, I think I'm gonna do Monday morning here on Facebook, and then I think Tuesday I'll figure out what I'm gonna do, but I think I might start out ATS on Facebook, and then I'm gonna do like a short afternoon stream, like 2 to like 4:30ish. Pardon me. And that'll probably be on Twitch. And then Tuesday night is our Destiny stream, and I'll probably do that on Twitch as well. And then Wednesday morning, 100% is going to be on Facebook. And then I'm not too sure what's going to be the dealio with the COD streams. I might do the afternoon on Facebook and then do the evening on Twitch and kind of go from there. I might actually just do all COD on Twitch because I have a few people linked up through Twitch that if they see me, it's possibly could be rated, so I might do it more on that side. And then Thursday is a short stream because I'm working 1 to 5, so I might do that one Thursday morning on Twitch. And then Thursday night, Thursday might all be Twitch. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking about right now. And then Friday, probably here on Facebook in the morning for the full yeet. And then Friday night, Destiny 2 again. So most likely over on Twitch. So that's kind of the way I'm looking at it right now. Great. Now I'm yawning. I'm tired. I hate being sick, Edgar. I'm the same way, brother. I hate being sick. I got lucky. This time. This one here was sick last week, and then she got me a little bit sick, but I was able to actually fight through it, and it didn't really affect me as much. I got lucky. She usually always gets me sick. She always, because she doesn't like not being kissed. So then she'll come in and give me a kiss, and like, I miss kissing you, and she gets me sick, and I'm like, oh.
After, like,
and she's like, oh, you won't get sick. She's like, you won't get sick. I wake up the next morning sick. She's like, oh baby, I'm sorry. She's not sorry. She's not sorry, but she does it every time, and she did it last time she was sick too. She did the same thing.
I can't can't go with not kissing like a couple of hours, and I'm like,
especially when we're doing it.
It's
but
so true.
Yeah.
But no, that's why sometimes like you're sitting on the couch and I'll just like crawl over and get your face, and you're like, what? I'm like, nothing.
Yeah.
Because it's been like an hour, 2 hours since I last kissed you. Like, I need to give you a kiss.
Yeah. So.
Like, you've turned me into a complete and utter slap.
Yeah. She's a suck. She's always been a suck. She lies. For Jada, 69 stars.
Hey! Don't touch.
Don't stop. Get it. James coming in with the 69 stars. I appreciate it, brother. Or Jada.
He really is.
But yeah, so she always gets me sick, but I got lucky this time. I started feeling it in my throat just a little bit, and then it cleared up. I'm like, oh, thank God, because if I had gotten sick, it would have sucked. I hate going to work sick. I'm technically not supposed to go to work when I'm sick at all, right, because of stuff.
But
that's a lie. Again, but you know what, though?
At least when I'm sick, I will stay curled up in a ball on the couch or in bed.
She gets man colds. I still do everything. Thank you very much.
Don't your daughter does that to me.
I know she does with her bubbas. Worst part is I'm supposed to be in the fire door apartment tonight. Oh, Edgar, dude.
But see, I stay curled up in a ball on the couch or in bed. And okay, yeah, fine, I'll admit it. I'm a man cold kind of girl.
Here's the thing.
But I still.
Here's Jada when I'm sick. Here's Jada when I'm sick.
Hold on. With him. Even.
Yeah.
Scratchy.
I may be like that. I may be like that occasionally.
He leaves all his peanuts on the floor.
I may do that occasionally. I still cook. I still clean. I still do almost everything in this house. You know I do. Shut it. Don't even.
I do laundry and take care of the baby.
Yeah, I still do anything. 69 stars. Spiders!
Ah! What was that?
Spiders.
What was that?
69 stars. Spiders. I had to do it. The chat told me to.
Steve!
James sent 69 stars for you. Said spiders.
What is that?
I'm just telling you. Okay. When I'm sick, I try to stay away from her. So, she'll come in, she'll start giving me kisses and everything like that, right? And I'm like, don't, you're gonna get sick. I'm like, I'm not gonna get sick. Don't worry about it. I'm like, no, you're gonna say like, but I want to kiss you. Just don't. Then she'll get up in the morning sniffling like, You got me sick. And she'll throw her Kleenex at me every time.
At least
Every
I
time.
throw them at you and I don't leave them out.
I pick them up later. I pick them up at the end of the night.
The bed, the couch, along with my socks.
I pick them up by the end of the morning or the
I throw my
night.
socks in the same spot every single time they come off my feet. Here's my top. He purposely.
Spiders!
Don't stop! He purposely leaves his socks on the floor in separate spots.
I did that on purpose. I pushed one this way. It was that way.
Just to piss me off.
And it got dead. She didn't mention it to me. She didn't mention it to me until I said later that I did it on purpose. You did that on purpose? It's like, oh, now I'm even more mad.
Well, no, because you come out, you're like, where's my other sock? I'm like, I don't know. You're like, I put one here and one over there on purpose. I'm like, it was done on purpose? I'm like, well, then it's over there in dirty laundry. Don't leave the damn socks on my floor. Obviously, you know I'm going to pick them up in the morning and put them in the laundry.
Oh, that boy went into tomorrow. Where'd he go? You can go. There he is.
Sock man, yes, he can. No, but like every morning.
He has to.
But every morning, I get up, I make his lunch, I get their clothes, and then I tidy the living room, take all the dishes off the white table from the day before, and then clean my desk and hop into class. Every single morning. And then I see the three of them out the door.
I hate when that happens. Yeah. I'm just clipping that for all those bushes that are in the way so that Holmberg can go fix it. Because we got trees in the middle of the road. He clearly missed. He clearly missed the area they're supposed to go in.
Wait. Turn around, turn the camera around. Look at that!
Yeah,
Did you drive through them?
I just did. I drove through a bunch of them.
You drove the side zone.
I was driving bits through them. James sent another 69 stars. Clipmaster in the house. You know it, sir. What?
Sock.
Sorry?
I said sock.
You said sock?
I said sock.
Sock master, but he's the clip master.
Okay, but I said sock.
Okay, but he's my clip
Okay,
master.
but let it be known that when whoever goes back to this stream later and hears it, at that timestamp, I said sock. Sock. Like that. Don't touch my flubber.
Oh, man.
I'm so fat.
You're not. You're a freaking rake.
I'm fat.
You're such a rake.
I
have my own gravitational pull.
I have rolls over my penis.
I have my own gravitational pull. If I were to throw a sock in front of me, it would orbit. Oh, man. So, anybody who watches Falcon and the Winter Soldier, y'all catch that episode yesterday?
I do.
Y'all catch that? Woo, boy, was that a good one.
Like, what
God
the
damn.
fuck is up with the new Captain America?
He's...
You can't replace. I have so many issues with this show, this mini series, whatever they want to call it. I have so many issues.
It's because in the comics, this guy actually did take over Captain America's spot, and then he eventually loses it. He doesn't. You haven't seen it yet. Okay, we won't.
This is the comics. This is fucking
No,
2021.
but they're still following. They're still using the same characters and whatnot. And then he eventually, I think he's eventually called U.S. Soldier later. He drops Captain America and becomes U.S. Soldier, or whatever it is, some other moniker that he uses because Cap comes back. In the comics, Captain America comes back. But yeah, no, it was a good one, guys. James, do you watch it or you just haven't seen any of it yet?
So, in all fairness, Dylan, I've been anorexic like my entire life. Like, up until a couple months ago.
Yeah, she's always been pretty thin. She's always had to struggle.
Yeah.
When she was pregnant with Kaden, her doctor was mad and upset and concerned because she couldn't put on weight.
After I was 103 pounds when I got pregnant with Kaden in 2014. By the time I delivered him, I was 140 pounds. And right after, like 24 hours after delivery, I I ended up at like 81 pounds. And at least it didn't explode. I stayed.
No, what hit me though? I didn't hit him. He wasn't there. That was the thing. He wasn't there.
No.
That was really weird. No, he wasn't there. That's funny.
Stayed in.
I think he glitched over. No, there's an invisible barrier here. There's an invisible barrier here. That's what I hit.
I stayed in the 80s, in the 80-pound range for what, 2 years? I stayed in the 80s for like 12 months.
You want to watch Jesse Dave? Okay, yeah, I won't spoil it. It was a really, 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 really good episode.
It was, the whole series is well done, but
Yeah.
I just have issues. But I was like 80 something for like 12 months, and then it took me another year to get back to 100 pounds. Now, in 2017, when I got pregnant with Kylie, I was 112 because they weighed me that the day that they were prepping me.
Yeah.
Because I was actually being prepped for surgery to have my abdominal wall repaired.
Oh yeah.
And they came to me and they were like, well, there's a possibility that you're pregnant. We can't confirm because your levels aren't high enough. So they gave me a choice of having the surgery and not having my baby. Postpartum surgery and having my baby. Obviously, I chose my baby.
Yep.
But they weighed me
Imagine
that
if
day.
we didn't have her.
Oh, I can't even imagine our life without her. She's such a firecracker. Like most people are like, oh, my baby's such a ray of sunshine. My baby's such a little jelly bean. My baby's my firecracker.
You are amazing at clipping, James. Even when you're mobile. Yeah, I know. She's a light of my life. She's my little apple. I mean, my son is too, but she's just got.
Daddy's girl.
She's just got that extra spark that he never had in certain ways because he's a boy and certain things. She's just got this thing, and like she is absolutely hilarious. Like she's 100% daddy's girl. Like she lets parts rip like there's no tomorrow and laughs at it.
But then when you go to blame her brother, she'll be like, no, I
Yeah,
fart,
she's
I
just last
fart,
night. She's like,
I
she
fart."
farted at the table, and then she goes, "Kaden," and I knew it wasn't Hayden, and she's like, "I didn't do it," and then she's like, "No, I fought," or whatever. She tells me, and it's like, "No, it had to be Kaden." She's like, "No, I fought." She owns that.
She leads it. She's like, I fart.
Wait, is your sure?
Yeah. So
I had to choose. Yeah.
when I was.
I mean, she had an abdominal wall tear, but we found out it wasn't an abdominal wall tear. It was a cyst on her benign cyst on one of her nerves. We found that out later. So
No,
luckily,
I had a tear. They saw this tear.
Oh,
3-inch
right.
tear that they saw during a 33-week ultrasound because I fought tooth and nail because my abdomen was killing me.
Right.
Stretching because I knew what would happen as the pregnancy progressed. The tear would get larger because everything was growing and stretching. So I demanded for weeks to get an ultrasound to see how bad it
right.
was.
Okay, I remember where we are now. Yeah.
And they saw a 3-inch tear in my abdominal wall muscle. And I was like, I don't know how I'm going to push a baby out of me in my abdomen. Muscle starts to
Yeah.
But no, and then I went through labor with her. I mean, it wasn't that bad.
We took it really easy at that point. Jada didn't do much, to be that honest.
Yeah.
She laid around a lot more than she usually did, and this and that. We didn't go out very much because of the abdominal wall tear. We just let her rest, and I think that helped because I think it started to heal. She still stretched it out, and like, oh crap! I think I just ripped it open again. But I don't think it was like as bad. Like she felt, and it felt like pain, like it was like originally. But I think like even though she did stuff like that, it wasn't as bad, like internally. So I think it just ended up healing, and she got lucky that way. And then she ended up with a cyst on like one of her nerves, polyp on one of her nerves, sitting right on top of it. So
Yeah, I was sitting on the nerve on top, over top of the tear actually. Why they were like, oh, it fixed itself.
yeah, so
But yeah, and then when I delivered Kylie, I was 139. then after I had her,
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody looking to get her after the second baby, right back down to the original weight, skinny, like bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
We walked through the mall with both kids and all this, and everyone's looking at me because I'm like 12 years older than her. So you know what I mean? And I was pretty tired. Like Walmart sucks the soul out of you, so it makes you look old some days. So I'm walking with her, holding Kylie up. Kane's walking next to me, daddy, daddy. And then they look over and it's like, mommy, and they look at me like, that's not your wife, or she's not the mom of those kids. Like, you know what I mean? You get those dirty looks.
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
I actually had someone come up to me and ask me if I've had
Been through the mill, she has.
had C-sections, or if I've adopted my children or hired a surrogate, because I'm so skinny and I still wear belly tops. So I still show my midriff, and I've never ended up with that dark line down the center of your stomach that 99% of women get after having a baby.
Yeah. And then it's funny because we'll meet her friends that are like had babies, and they'll still be
they'll
plump,
have like that little mom pouch.
or they'll be plumpish, and then they'll be like, "Oh, you look so great. What did you do?" And she's like, "You know, honestly, nothing."
I sat on the couch and I drank
Yeah, nothing or whatever, right? As she's like stuffs a hamburger in her mouth, and they're just looking at her like, "You look great," and you're like, "Bitch," you know, you just see it under their face, like they want to kill her. They literally want to kill her. Amber coming in with the follow. Amber.
They're like, "What did you do?" I'm like, "I sat on the couch all day and I do this," and I'm not like.
Thank you for the follow, Amber. Welcome to the nation. How are you? Yeah. My sister's on her way with the information. Cool. That's good to at least getting some information. That'd be nice. Oh man, you have been through the mill, Jada. She has. She has.
I still.
It doesn't help that she's also a klutz, but you know.
Yeah.
Injury-prone klutz. Hey, Pepe, is that your wife? It is indeed.
Yeah.
This is Miss
But,
JaydaLina.
Even now, I have to be able to maintain a minimum of 120 pounds.
For the force, yeah.
Yeah, for the force, because I have to turn all of that weight into muscle. So without having that weight to me, I have nothing to convert.
That's why it makes me annoyed when she's like, "Look at me, I'm fat." I'm like, "But you got the weight you need. That's the whole point." She's not. She's got the weight she needs to put into muscle, and she's like, "Oh, look at me, I'm flat, I'm flubber." I'm like, "It's nothing."
It is flubber though.
But you're gonna turn it into muscle. That's the whole point.
But I need to put it on to turn it into muscle.
Good to meet you.
Tonight, I'm 1 pound below where I need to be. That's why I asked him earlier. If he wanted to. Ow!
You hit. Why do you always hit desks? Why do you always hit desks? Why can't you leave your knees alone? Pepe said, "Good to meet you."
Hi, Pepe. Ow!
You know, I never lost your pregnancy belly. You lost 3 babies. I actually like having. That's fair. Yeah, I can understand that.
I was pregnant in
2019, yeah.
Had a miscarriage.
Yeah.
It was 3 days before his 5th birthday. But yeah, that's the reason for this tattoo right here on this hand. The infinity symbol is my last
You can go
baby.
closer to the camera if you want.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. So the hearts were created entirely for the baby I lost. A little bit. But yeah, that is my.
Yeah, that's the significance of them, and she's got to explain that when she goes to her get hired by the force. They're gonna need to know. Hi, Mr. Truck. Hi, Mr. Truck.
Thank you. I just had them done. Like they're less than a month, and like they're actually fully healed. My arm is still healing. It's still breathing. But this one here is a lot bigger with longer. But you know that when I explained it to my class and I stated that there was, like my tattoo, it says survivor, but there's no eye. The
Yeah.
eye is actually a semicolon. I don't know if you guys have seen it on the news page.
Yeah, they should. Maybe this in the nation should have saw it when you posted it.
Yeah, but I actually had to point out, like James knew, but I had to point out to the class that there was no eye And then I had to explain the significance. So, and the explanation that I gave in terms of the location that I chose and being able to help those who suffer from mental illness, depression, really impressive. Because it's the semicolon is the unspoken international symbol for depression. So the I driver is for depression. So like when I'm on the stream and I'm dealing with a mental health call, and they see that semicolon, they're gonna know that I can relate to them. I've been there. I've walked their shoes. I'm walking right beside them. I can help and understand in a way that somebody doesn't suffer from mental health can't, because it's easy for someone on the outside to say, "Oh, you're depressed. You're fine. Just get up, get out. You'll be great. You'll have a great time." It's not that easy, right? Or when you're someone with anxiety attack or panic attack.
I jackknifed it really good. I thought I could switch it through. I can't.
Like when I deal with anxiety and panic attack, you can't just, "Oh, you're fine. Just get up and walk it off. Go outside. Get a little bit of fresh air." It's not that easy. So, the location that I have is visible enough that people can see it, but it can still be hidden during other calls.
Oh my god.
When
I don't know if I can get this thing ripped around.
Rippa, where you at, Rippa?
I don't think I could rip it around. No. I can't. There's no room to turn around.
Oh, you fell through the earth. And again.
No, that's never good. Just bounce the truck.
I did not know that. Yeah. So if you ever see somebody with a semicolon tattooed on them, and most people have them really small, like they'll have them like here on the side of their finger.
Oh, it's over here. I missed it. I don't know why I thought it was over there.
You're behind you. It's more of an inconspicuous spot. That usually means that they are or have at one point in their life suffering from depression, or has a family member that suffered heavily from depression. And
Yeah.
I've suffered since I was 9. But wasn't actually diagnosed until 6 months after I had Kaden. It was because you have PTSD.
Yeah.
And as reluctant as I was,
Yeah.
I'm happy that I did, because I feel so much more like myself.
Well, I remember because I said you should. And you're like, no, I don't want to be a pill popper. And that's what everyone's. No, I know, but I mean, you also get a lot of people that just say like they don't want to be a pill popper for the rest of their life. They don't want to take medication for the rest of their life.
I don't want to be on happy.
Yeah, there's that too. There's a lot of misconceptions and and information, and sometimes people get certain viewpoints, and some of it came from her mom as well, because her mom had mentioned it to her, or like whatever. You don't want to be on happy pills or whatever. You get a lot of influence from parents.
Anytime I took Tylenol, someone told me a pill popper, it was actually.
Yeah.
Anytime someone's like, "Oh, you're popping pills," it's like, okay, no.
Yeah. So, anyways, I got lucky enough to get her to agree to it, because I basically said, like, if you're gonna have any type of enjoyment with your kids, where you're not gonna be, because she would have days to weeks where she would barely get out of bed, and it would be really hard to like do anything with her or like talk to her, because she would just be in a depressive state, because that's what depression does to you. You know what I mean? And I'm like, well, if you're gonna have any type of enjoyment with your kids, where they're not going to be like, mommy always just lays on the couch, you should really look at it. So, I finally got her to go see the doctor, and she started, and we did switch medications once, but when she got on the one she has now, it's at a higher level now because of the fire and the PTSD she suffers from that. But when she was originally like on it and everything like that, and started feeling the effects and started feeling back to herself and happy, she realized she should have done it years ago. Because you don't really realize it when you suffer from depression. You think it's just having sad moments, and they're just things you can get over or whatever with mental illness.
Sleep it off.
You need to sleep it off, or you know, it'll pass. I'll be fine in a couple of days because that's how it usually happens. But then once you take the antidepressants and stuff, and you start getting back to normal, you realize how many more normal days you have, and realize like, oh crap, I should have done this years ago.
But it wasn't until we moved here.
Your neighbor has that tap behind her ear. I wondered what it meant. I was afraid to ask. Thanks for that info. No worries.
Yeah. I'm so I mean, obviously, the fire I suffer from anxiety, like severe anxiety now. I had
And
anxiety
PTSD.
prior to the fire, but I suffer from severe PTSD now. It's really not, and honestly, Helen, I've been on a couple of different antidepressants. The one I'm on now is a depressant / anxiety, so it targets both of them. When I was first put on meds, it wasn't anything at all. You know, but you have to go through the whole 2 to 4 weeks before your doctor has to give your body time for meds. And then I was put on one that worked for a while, and then it stopped. It switched me over to what I'm on now.
Yeah.
The problem was, like, you need to come off your depressing. I have a
That was
tear
fun.
in my eye. Like, you need to completely come off your depressing. Like, take it tomorrow, and then just stop taking it. There was no like
Weaning him off, weaning her off.
You can take it every other day for a week and 2 days, and every 3 weeks. It was just completely stopped cold turkey. I ended up going to the doctor about a week and a half in because the withdrawals that I was going through, I was vomiting, I was sweaty, I was shaking, I was blacking out.
Corkscrew.
I would go convulsions at points, not seizures, but like convulsions. Like I felt like I was dying. And I ended up taking the bus there, and I have no idea how I used that because I couldn't walk. I was so out of it. And I almost passed out at the doctor's office, and they ended up rushing me to the hospital by ambulance. They called 911 and they have the here. They go for a head because they thought it was a problem with my brain. Spinal cord.
So she had like an aneurysm or something in her brain or something
like
going on.
some form of meningitis. And then the doctor was just like, you're fine. Like all of your tests are fine. Why do I feel like this? Like, I don't know, we'll give you another bag of fluids and travel for the nausea and go home. And I'm like, well, what the hell? And then when I got on the meds I'm on now, I slowly started feeling better. And once we moved here and I got it, walking stick to have my prescription
Refilled?
increase.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you know, the 75 isn't doing anything for me anymore. I'm starting to slip back into that dark again.
Yeah.
And it's getting harder and harder to pull myself out. So at least I was able to recognize it at that point, and I was able to ask for help, which was really hard to do. That. But then I was put on a I feel great.
There you go.
I mean, yeah, I still have my days where I'm like in that dark hole, but it's so much easier to pull myself out.
Yeah.
And it's usually because there's just like really, really quick. Like I know towards the end of this month, I'm gonna be shut off from life.
Yeah.
Right?
End of this month is when the fire happened, so it's gonna be
April
some hard
25th.
memories coming back.
So, but like especially around this time of the year, I really suffer from my depression and my anxiety, my panic attacks.
Yeah,
You
my
know,
sister suffers quite a bit too. About this coming weekend, not this weekend, but what is today? The 10th, yeah. So midweek to this weekend is when my sister. That's why she hasn't been around much, because that's when my dad passed. So it's really tough on her.
Oh, thank you so much, Marielle.
We need fuel. There we go, right on the corner.
Like, I'm not an inspiration to anyone. I'm just,
Who he is?
I just refuse to let my past define me. I refuse to be made a victim of my because allowing that to happen, allowing your past to be a victim back. I am a survivor of my past and everything that I've been through. Poverty, depression, everything. Like certain things I don't want to bring to stream. You know, my streams, I'll talk about it. Certain things I'm not going to bring up on Ravage's.
Ah, shucks.
But that's why my tattoo says survivor, because I survived it.
Mm-hmm.
I survived it, and I'm here today. And, you know, I came out on top with a smile on my face. And 2 beautiful children and an amazing husband.
Who is this amazing husband of yours? I don't know him.
Shut up, Mr.
Let's fuel up.
Babe, I know it's 4 o'clock in the morning, but the baby really wants broccoli. So he comes in the room with a plate of broccoli for me. And he's not amazing. But yeah, it's... Yeah.
Wow, the amount of freaking overnight food I made this woman.
But like, you know, simple things like the smell of a campfire. Or somebody burning a match around me. Burning firewood. I can't
And right now the spring is really bad because we have you know, we live in London, so there's a little more country and a lot of people, even regular houses, they're still in the country style mode where you take all the leaves or anything left and you just burn them in your fire pit in the back. So we get a lot of that in the next little bit of people doing that, and it happened the other day, so it drove her nuts.
Yeah, like there was, I think it was last week, but most likely it was like almost a week ago. He was working. He was actually I was home with the kids.
Yeah, you called your mama.
Yeah, I had to call my mom. I was in tears. I was shaking, and I was in tears because I had the dishwasher going, and I made them hot dogs. And I had the water boiling, and the sound of the dishwasher when it was cycled and the boiling of the water, the sound that it made when it came together, it was the sound that I heard the day of the fire when I was in condo. I was in there while it was burning down.
She was trying to get the cats.
I watched my condo inside go up in a giant mushroom cloud. I watched all the windows crack. I got burnt. I had soot, in my lungs. I had poisoning. I had to go to the hospital and put on O2.
Yeah.
So just the sound of it triggered me from that day. And I immediately turned around in a minute, expecting to see a stove fire, knowing that it was just the dishwasher and the boiling water. Nothing else on the stove.
Yeah, there's a couple times where she was cooking and then she'd be doing ground beef or something.
Oh,
And then she'd accidentally get some things there and do a smoke. That was it. I had to take over. She was done for the night. She wouldn't even eat it. She was done because the smoke came up and scared her and it made her trigger. News. My mom is stable as can be. She has an infection in her heart and they're treating the infection and might have to put it in a pacemaker. Oh, James, I'm sorry to hear that, but at least she's stable as can be. That's good news. That's some good news there. Still sending out positive vibes for you and your mom. Just keep me updated as much as you can when you can throughout the course of the weekend and stuff. Message the page anytime. All right, brother? But, at least that's some good news there. They know what it is. And, they're saying it's, it's obviously stable as she can be, but it sounds like she's in good hands right now.
The best thing.
Yeah, especially since they lifted her to the other hospital knowing full well she needed to be in better care. So that's good to know that they did that. So
And that's not an easy decision for doctors to make. Somebody who went to hospital together. I mean, yeah, they always wait until you
Yeah.
It's never an easy decision because they know at any second, you know, if something goes wrong.
Travel can be difficult.
Travel
Can
can be difficult. Weather can change drastically.
Can relate to triggers.
Yeah, if something, you know, happens wrong or a wire comes undone, they don't have the proper procedure
Yeah.
to step in. So it's really not easy for me, but it will always be
Yep.
the best decision.
And big warm hug, Jada. I can relate to triggers. Yeah. Like I say, you guys will see the pictures of the fire as it comes up on my memory list. You'll see everything. I posted it last year, but I mean, trying to go through the page, a year of videos, daily videos, is really, really hard to try to find it. So I'll just post it again this year when I come across it. You guys can see. It was a rough time. It was rough on me. Still is rough on me sometimes, but you know, we push through. And at the end of the day, we have our health, we have our kids, and everything like that. That's all you can do, really.
And you know, I'm more aware of it happening now than I was. I mean, you see stuff like that on the news, like, oh, you know, a house burned down, family passed inside, and you're like, hello, you leave your stuff and you run outside and but because I'm that person, I said that all the time. Leave your shit, like, get
Yeah.
out.
And she stayed behind to get the cats, and I told her to just leave. They'll be fine.
Yeah, being in that situation, I lost every form of common sense. I didn't even call 911. What did I do? I took a picture of the flames on the balcony.
And sent it to me.
And then I called management and said, my balcony's on fire. What do I do? He's like, you need to get out. I'm like, but I have 2 cats here, and I can't leave them. He's like, just get out. I'm like, okay. So then I call him. He's at work. Okay, Kate is at daycare across the
She
street
calls
from us.
me
He's at work.
completely in a mess, blubbering, saying the apartment's on fire, blah, blah, blah. I told her to leave. And she's like, but the cats. I'm like, just get out of the apartment.
So
I will be there. And then I run. I think you called me again, didn't you?
what happened was I called your cell phone and you didn't pick up. So I called the store, went through customer service. Oh, what the hell was that?
I don't know, but we're going through it.
Went
It's
through
an invisible wall.
customer service, got transferred to electronics, got transferred back to customer service, had them page him. I hung up the phone because he never answered. I called his cell phone again. He didn't answer, so I texted him. I'm like, pick up your phone. Like, I need you. So I call him back. He goes, what do you want? I'm like,
Yeah, I had
house is on
I had management all around me.
yeah, he's like, I'm like, the house is on fire. He's like, what? I'm like, the house is on fire, and I don't know what to do. I was like, I had a jug of water, and I was gonna throw it on the balcony, but I got to the couch.
Jug
and I
of
could feel
water.
the heat. Yeah, I grabbed a juice jug and I filled it to the top.
James coming in with 69 stars. You are awesome. Thank you, James. You're awesome, buddy. You're awesome.
And I got the jug and I filled it with water, and I was gonna go psh on the balcony, but I could feel the heat. And I know now, if I had to open that door,
You would have got burned.
I wouldn't be here today.
Yeah, probably not.
I would not be here today. But yeah, and he's like, I'm like, what do I do? He's like, get out. I'm like, but I can't leave the cats. And I'm shaking.
I told her to get the F out.
I've got their like dish in the front hallway. I'm opening cans of wet cat food. I got the door propped open.
You're gonna get up. I understand, James. This is actually the last run. I'm finishing up right after this. So, James, have a good one. We'll talk to you soon, buddy. You know, stay with your family, and like I say, all positive vibes to you, your family, and your healing vibes as much as I can towards your mom.
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah, I'm always here. Just message me. If I'm sleeping, you know. But you know, message me. I'll get back to you the minute I see it.
All the best. Try and have a good night.
Yeah, try to relax and get some rest. 100%. Your mom's in good hands.
Yeah.
Sounds like she's in good hands. They know what it is, and they've got the remedies in place. So.
up.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, then you.
Yeah.
So I go down, I walk down, like, the 16 flights of stairs after spending being there for like 15 minutes. And
I showed up across the street shortly after, and all the cops and the fire trucks were there already. It took, oh shoot, I missed. It took me a little bit to kind of get through because there was traffic and that, and obviously people gawking and looking and all
they
that.
had 4 lanes down to 1.
Yeah. So when I got there, I parked across the street, ran across. She was downstairs crying. The cops were there, and like, this is your husband? And like, yeah. I'm like, you're there all over the place? I'm like, well, yeah, my mom is, but I mean, like, you know, I live there, kind of thing. And she's like, can you get a hold of her? I'm like, I've already tried. I can't get a hold of her. I can get a hold of her soon. And they're like, okay, it's fine. She's like, that's fine. They just want to make sure, like, whatever, like the owner knows, right? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, she'll know. I've informed her of what it is and stuff. So it was rough. It was a rough time.
And because someone on the 18th floor pulled the fire alarm, they were like, obviously the fire department has to go and inspect the 18th floor, right? And they were like, so the fire's on the 18th floor. I'm like, actually, on the 16th floor, it needed 9. They were like,
Yeah.
okay. I'm like, the front door's unlocked. I'm like, but there's 2 cats inside. And he's like, is it your business? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, joking with them. And
Not when I showed up, she turned into a sniveling little mess.
And then I got outside of the office. Like, are you okay? Do you need medics? And I'm like, and I took a deep breath. It wasn't until I got outside that I saw like all the fire trucks and police cars, and it hit me. It actually hit me like 25 minutes after the fire started. What had happened?
Yeah, you were in shock.
And I was like, oh, I'm like, let's go run up and down the street a million times. And I was like, holy shit.
And then
Like,
yeah.
I could have just died. And then I broke down, and I'm having a cigarette, and they brought Coke out.
Thank goodness for you and the other kids. Although, yeah, my son was at daycare. My son's daycare was like across the street a bit.
They
So,
saw it.
They saw
all the fire.
They saw it. She called and told them. They said, that's fine. Take as long as you need. They were fine until like late if we needed to, kind of thing, because of that, right? So he was fine. He had no experience to the fire, the smoke, or anything like that. He had no idea. I showed up, parked across the street. There was a grocery store right across the street where we lived. It was a nice community area we lived. Walked across, talked to the officers, you know, looked for a cat. They brought Coca down. They were giving her oxygen. And then she's like, what about the other cat? Like, there's another cat? And like, yeah, there's 2 cats.
I'm like, there's another cat. He's in orange and white tabby. His name is Yamaha.
Yeah. She was just going, but they couldn't find him. She was crying because of that. She just was at that point was a consistent crying mess and cried all night long. And to the next day, she's like, I don't want to cry anymore. Like whatever is rough because we were crying so much or whatever. Just lost everything. I didn't cry as much. I was just more in shock and just trying to be the rock of everything. And you know, and it made her laugh because I'm like, at one point we're finally getting into the hotel room. We're sitting down and this and that. He finally goes to sleep. And I'm like, fuck, man. And she's like, what? I'm like, I didn't even get to play Forza. It was just done installing whatever. So I make her laugh. I start making her laugh about it. And she's like, crying. She's like, out of everything, that's the one thing you come about or whatever. We just started making it. That was the one thing we started laughing about to make her laugh. Definitely was shock response for all 100%. Yeah. It was a rough time, but we were able to save Coca, and she was, for a couple of weeks, she was very needy, very all up in everybody's faces, and quite honestly, even more until she passed. She was always that way. Herself, certain smells and certain sounds, she'd come running for us, meowing, looking, because she was traumatized, and she was looking for Yamaha for a while because she couldn't understand where he had gone, because she had just finally started to bond with him. And everything like that as a family, and it was rough. It was a rough go. We were lucky enough to find the hotel close by that took pets, because not many did, and they gave us a fridge, never charged us for the fridge, and they were really, really nice in the hotel room. Then we got in the condo, and it was just, yeah, it was rough. It was rough. Not gonna lie, it was one of the roughest things I've ever gone through in my life. Next to being married with this one, but you know, that's another story for another time.
You make fun of me, I'm crying.
Are you crying right now? Oh, baby.
Kitty.
Yeah.
I still cry for you. I worked in a vet hospital when I was in high school, and that's where I adopted him from, and I brought him home Day, and my dad's like, "What is this?" I'm like, "This is my new cat."
Yeah, it'll be like she'll come up on pictures with him, especially like the thing is like she started like Yamaha and Caden were bonding together to play, and you know he was a good gentle cat, and then she'll start crying about that, but then you know other times she'll just be like she'll be looking at it and she's like, it's not fair, I miss him, it wasn't fair, he wasn't supposed to go yet, so she'll start crying about like she is now.
Yeah.
Don't cry, you're gonna mess up your makeup.
Like Caden, like Yamaha would be walking by and Caden would run up and like push him on his side
And then lay down on
just
him.
like flop on his side with his motto like this. And
Yeah, put his head
Yamaha-
on him, listen to him purr.
Yeah, and Yamaha would just, he would lay down and get comfortable and just act like a pillow.
And then when he realized it purr, he'd be like, Mama, kitty purr, or whatever. He'd be like, kitty purr, or whatever. That's why he would do it. And Yamaha would just, he would put up with it until he had enough. Then he would just get up and,
terrorize the hell out of Yamaha.
and Yamaha would just get up and walk away. Same with Hercules.
Yeah.
Hercules was the same way. He would just get up and walk away and run away if he needed to, but he would just get up and hide.
Yeah, at any time Yamaha played with him, the claws were always in.
Yeah, never came out.
Always in.
Never came
When
out.
I played with him, those claws are out, full force. But when it was Caden, those claws were always in, and he barely used any force. It was just like a...
Yeah. And I think the only time I ever heard him hiss is like he'd run away, hop away, run away, and be or like
One time Caden stepped on his tail.
Oh yeah, but no, I mean even when he got mad, he wouldn't hiss until he was away from Caden and whatever. Whatever, like he would wait until he was away to let out his like rage, like whatever. Kind. It was just funny. It was just really funny.
He was like the perfect cat for any child.
Yeah. And then Hercules was a good cat too. Hercules was never violent. He was never vicious. He would take anything.
I would rock him like a newborn baby.
Yeah.
I would literally hold him in my arms like this, and I would bounce him up and down while like stroking his head and like patting him under, like patting his back on your ear. And he would end up falling asleep in my arms, and then I'd have to walk around with a Kleenex in my hand because he would drool.
Yeah, he was a drooler. He got old, he became a drooler.
Yeah, it was rough. But I'm so glad.
James coming in with 4 months of support. What's going on, James? Thank you for the 4 months, brother. I really appreciate it very much. Very much. Thank you for the support.
So for our wedding, I had money left over to buy Rav the limited edition white
Destiny 2.
Destiny 2 PlayStation.
Yeah.
Limited edition. Guys, I called Walmart and I got it.
Yeah, they only had
the day after we got
before
married.
already. I know, right? Yeah.
So I called Walmart at 6:30 in the morning, and I'm like, look, like you need to put PlayStation on hold for me. I'm coming right now.
Yeah. So we got that, and then we had the Darth Vader PS4. I picked that up for cheap. It was a return from somebody. They returned the one with the it was like a Disney Infinity version of it. And I was able to grab that one. It was on clearance or whatever we were selling, and nobody wanted it, and it was already there for like a few days to a week. I can't remember. So I asked if I can buy it, and they're like, yeah, go for it. So I bought that. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for me this evening. I will be back Monday morning, 10 a.m. EST. I'll be getting my kids to school by 9 a.m.
I'll be in class.
Yeah, I should be in class. But the Monday morning will be the next stream, 9 a.m. 10. I can't say no. I keep saying 9 a.m. 10 a.m. EST because I'm thinking nighttime, 9 p.m. 10 a.m. EST with some more ATS. Not sure which truck.
I like it.
Ew, cooties. Anyways, no, we'll be back Monday morning with some more ATS. Not sure which truck combo we're gonna run, but we'll have some fun. It will be here on Facebook, not Twitch. We'll be here Facebook Monday morning, and then maybe we'll do something. Tuesday will be something Facebook, Twitch changing. I'll let you guys know. Mushy, yeah, pretty much. Make tonight beautiful, Raven. Oh yeah, she's getting it in tonight. I already know that. She wants it. Yeah, she wants something. She wanted it last night, but I was really tired because of work and stuff. But
and then this morning, but he had to work. And then
I had to work.
He got home from work, but the kids were awake. And then once the kids were in bed, but WrestleMania was on, and then
Yeah.
the stream. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. So she'll get it a little bit. She'll get it a little bit later. But until then, guys, have yourself a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, wherever you may be in this world. As always, make life beautiful and have a good one. And we'll catch you soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Cheers.